Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Goodbye Deponia. I keep wanting to say Chaos on Deponia, but no, that was the last game. This is Goodbye Deponia. Last time, we escaped from that Organon cruiser, made it to this weird hotel that's along the tracks for some reason, and we met with the seer. Let's see what else is in here.
The quality of this pillowcase is outstanding. So many head lice can't be wrong.
Let's grab it. Is that all that we needed in there?
Oh, this pressure! What if I fail and the world really does end? Oh no! I am the greatest.
Oh man. Poor Rufus. How about this room?
There's nobody here.
That's nice. Then I can come in.
What? No, stop!
Too late.
Wait, what? Oh.
Hello? You there? Under the sheet?
There's nobody under the sheet.
Don't be silly. I can see you.
You're seeing a ghost.
Can't be. I don't believe in ghosts. Especially not the creepy sort that hang around in dark hotel rooms and are eternally trapped between worlds until their poor souls finally find relief.
I'm not a ghost, and it would be a release if you would disappear.
Not so hasty. If you aren't a ghost, what are you doing here all by yourself, in the dark, right next to that peephole into the next room?
Ooh! I am a ghost! Go away, or you will feel my supernatural ghostly strength! Unless, of course, you're from room service.
Well,
I'm the hotel exorcist. Please immediately cease and desist all haunting activities and slowly and decently depart the sphere of the living. That is mine.
Alas, I can't do that.
I see. Yeah, I hear that a lot. You're one of those restless souls damned to roam the world until they find redemption.
Aren't we all, in one way or another?
No, not me. I'm leaving this dreary planet tomorrow.
Congratulations. Why don't you practice by leaving this room? After all, you have no business being here. Unless, of course, you're from room service.
I'm Rufus.
And does that give you permission to just barge into other people's rooms?
That hasn't been legally settled, mostly because the court building burned down. That's their own fault for putting so much powder in their wigs.
I don't care who you are. I don't want to be disturbed by anyone. Unless, of course, you're from room service.
he really wants me to be from room service.
I'm not superstitious. Go tell your ghost stories to somebody else.
I would love to, if you would be so kind as to get out of my room. After all, you have no business being here. Unless, of course...
He really wants me to be from room service.
I'm just curious. A dark room, a guy under a sheet, a small hole in the wall to the next room.
I said I am a ghost. Ooh!
Can I at least watch you haunting?
No, beat it. I don't want to be disturbed by anyone. Unless, of course, you're from room service.
Fine, we are from room service.
I am room service.
Very well. Then please clear away the dishes by the door.
Huh? But there aren't any dishes. Oh, just a sec. There's something here after all. There must be some shards around here somewhere. If I squint really hard, I can even see them right in front behind me.
Well, let's grope around in the dark for these sharp shards of dishes.
Ow! Shards! Ow! Another shard! And, this isn't a shard, it's a knife.
Ow. Poor guy.
There must be a logical explanation for this. Like, for instance, I have achieved the next evolutionary level and developed spiritual superpowers. Before I go...
Oh my, this is where the sheet hits the fan.
Hey, why does a ghost need room service? To change the sheets.
Keep your hands off my sheet!
Sure thing. I can imagine how uncomfortable it is when the edge gets tucked so far under the mattress. A friend of mine once got caught in a laminating machine. He cried all night long. Fortunately, I remembered how to shut the machine off the next morning.
But as I said, this is not about the sheet. Just clear away the dishes.
And why do you need dishes?
For a midnight snack?
Oh, yeah. Logical. I don't think you're a ghost.
And how, may I ask, did you come to that conclusion?
Very simple. Ghosts only appear to those who blame themselves for something. They're sort of like a guilty conscience made material.
Guilty conscience? Me? You have some ideas.
You better believe me. I blame myself for absolutely nothing.
Oh, come on. Everybody has some guilty secret.
Yeah, I don't have any guilty secrets. Not a single one. Why else would Gold take me with her to Elysium? In the short time we've known each other, I've already thrown her from a moving Organon cruiser twice, poured espresso made from battery acid down her throat, split her mind into three, and this morning, I accidentally grouted the baby turtle she tried to nurse back to health with quick-drying cement. But she forgave me for everything. My conscience is clear.
Have you ever thought that maybe it isn't a matter of whether this goal forgives you, but whether you forgive yourself?
Whoa, that would be totally egotistical.
I don't think so.
Okay, fine. I forgive myself. There. And now?
What? And now?
Well, you're still here. If you were really a manifestation of my guilty conscience, wouldn't you have dissolved now or something?
Maybe I have to forgive myself.
Of course. Just like in My Friend the Phantom Astronaut. Come on, hop to it. Just forgive yourself.
It's not that easy. I am really very ashamed of myself.
Well, how are you going to find redemption then?
Well, I thought I'd just stand here in the dark and fight against it.
Oh, man, what a crybaby.
So I guess since this option keeps popping up, we need to get the ghost to forgive itself somehow? I don't know.
All right. What's your guilty secret then?
Isn't it obvious?
You're a bedwetter
Rubbish. Look at where I am.
in a dark hotel room,
Next to...
a hole in the wall.
And what does that tell you?
Oh, I got it. You like to drill holes.
No.
Huh? But, wait a second. You don't mean...
Yep, I like to listen to people while they sing in the shower.
Well, it actually could be worse. That's actually not a bad thing. Maybe a little bit creepy, but it's not like you're actually looking at people, even though you could get a clear view with this big old hole. I guess the closet is right here, so the thing next door is actually to the Sears room. Gross.
Ah, guilty schmilty. Let's talk about something else.
Gladly.
Can I turn on the light?
There is no light here, only darkness and shame.
Charm?
Shame!
Oh yeah, charm. I'm very charming.
No shame! Good grief, you must know shame.
Oh, yeah, shame, of course. Those little, shame-shaped things. Shame, yeah, sure. Hey, nice sheet.
Keep your hands off my sheet!
Do you need it much longer?
As long as you're here, yes.
So I guess we also need the sheet.
Well, I was just leaving.
I should be so lucky.
Excuse me?
Be gone. Be gone! Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, that's better.
Hey, stay by the door where I can see you.
I guess we
I
can't
thought
go.
I was supposed to go away.
Yes, right. Go away.
Hey, can't you make up your mind?
I don't think we can go further into the room.
Hey, stay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I...
Yes.
Hey,
It looks like we can get out the window from here, but not while this guy is here. Oh well, nothing we can do here for now. But if you like seeing people sing in the shower, there might be a way to get the seer to do this.
the quality of this pillow... So many headlights can't be wrong. There's also a care label with 6 symbols. It's funny, I'm not familiar with any of them.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Use the knife on it.
That's hardly any use as a spread.
Remember, there were like a few things that it was really tough to figure out with these item combinations. Anyway, let's check out the room across the way.
Huh, locked. Bozo? No answer.
Guess that's not our room. Is this it?
Huh, locked. Doc? No answer. There's somebody in there. I hear voices.
We do have a key to our room. So if it works in here,
It fits.
there we go.
Ah, there you are. And wow, what is all this stuff? Did you just set it up?
No. Neurofusion chambers are standard in this hotel. Of course we did.
Huh, pretty speedy. And, what does one do with a, neuro thingy? Can you watch scrambled channels?
That too. But most importantly, it will repair Gold's brain implant.
Brain?
You know, remerging the aspects of her character.
Yes.
Her entire consciousness was stored on a cartridge
Right, together with the ascension codes.
that you need to gain access to the high boat. Exactly. After this procedure, Gold will be her old self again.
And then you can make use of the shower.
Shower? Why?
For the Ascension customs? Or did you think they'd let you into Elysium like that?
What? And just what is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, considering everything we know about that Cletus, he is an extremely clean person. So, if you want to pretend to be him, shower.
Hey, let me deal with that. You take care of Gold. Or do I have to help you with that as well?
Not necessary. It's almost ready.
Cool. Almost?
Man, look at Bozo. He's got hair for miles. You don't usually see it because he's got the hat and he's got his beard tucked into his coat and everything.
Yeah, now it gets complicated.
Not really. I just have to calibrate the data interface.
And once again, I have to do all the heavy lifting, right?
Not at all.
No problem. I can fillet a data thingy with one hand tied behind my back. You just have to press here, and...
Rufus, no! That throttles the fuel rods.
they can handle it.
Rufus, this calibration is really much too easy for you. Why don't you take care of the much more difficult professional mission?
Professional mission?
Of course, Doc still needs this thing that can't be found in this hotel room.
Oh, exactly. That, plasma...
Exchange.
Whoop-de-doo.
Mammoth fur.
Relay.
A plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay?
Hard to come by.
Huh, for beginners like you maybe, but for a pro like me, it'll only take a jiffy.
So, okay, that is our goal for now. We need a plasma exchange mammoth fur relay. What was it? Oh man, I already forgot.
Hey,
Whoop-de-doo
Bozo,
relay,
you
yeah.
old...
Pirate. Go ahead and say it.
Huh? Nah, how can you be a pirate without the cutter? I was gonna say, you old liver spot repository. You better get dressed. You don't want to shock Gold into another coma as soon as she wakes up, do you?
Yeah, by the way, Goal is finally getting their personalities merged back together. They've been split since the beginning of the last game.
Wasn't that awesome before?
I suppose.
Aw, you're unhappy, aren't you?
Unhappy doesn't even come close.
I certainly would be in your place. After all, you slept through all the cool action.
True, he did.
Come on, give me a smile.
Why should I? My cutter is wrecked.
Aw, it's not the end of the world.
The world is ending,
Not until tomorrow morning.
and there's nothing to eat here. And I'm hungry.
Ugh, complain, complain, complain. You almost sound like my ex-girlfriend, Tony, or my ex-best friend, Wenzel, or anybody else who spent a lot of time with me.
And that doesn't make you think.
A whole lot more would have to happen to make me think.
Yeah, that was my impression too.
Now, don't you think we should get dressed?
I can't. My clothes are in the laundry.
And if I bring them to you, will you finally cover up then?
Why should I?
You must be freezing.
Not really. There's a draft from the holes in the window, but the putrid air from the heater balances it out.
what if the heater goes out?
Why don't you just tell me what you're planning? Then you won't have to constantly come up with some crazy scheme.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that? I mean, where's the kick? Where's the challenge? I'm telling you, you're gonna catch the whooping pox.
Rubbish. My tongue would be completely blue. I would have a cough, the sniffles, and a fever.
Blue tongue, cough, sniffles, fever. Got it.
Rufus, you aren't planning to infect me with whooping pox, are you?
I only said you would catch it. How you do that will be my little secret.
Okay, I guess we have to infect him with whooping pox.
Your nakedness is throttling my sense of aesthetics. No, don't. Especially when you do that thing with your legs.
There's actually an achievement for that. It's actually called, whatever the name of that movie is with Sharon Stone. I forgot it already. I'm being very forgetful right now. Probably because I'm hungry.
After all, there's a lady present.
Goal? She seems rather absent to me. And as long as she is, why would you begrudge me a little leg room? You have no idea how hard it is to find pants that fit in my size.
All right. There's an absent lady present. But is that a reason to asphyxiate her? She's already blushing.
Rufus, I think you're standing on her breathing tube.
Huh? Whatever. This isn't about any stupid tubes. This is about,
Leg room?
Exactly. Not that I have any less leg room. I'm thinking about Doc, too.
Don't worry about my leg room, boy.
Speaking of which, how come we never see your legs, Doc?
Let's just leave it at that. Don't worry.
Whatever.
That's true. Think about it, you've never seen his legs throughout any of the games. And Basic Instinct, that's what it was called, I think. Basic Instinct.
I need your towel.
Okay.
No, don't.
You just don't know what you want.
New eyes. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Except that thing with your legs. Anything but that. Didn't you just say you were hungry?
What? You heard that?
Oh, yeah. They call it selective perception. Sort of a mental superpower that separates the wheat from the chaff.
Chaff in the left half of your brain, wheat in the right.
Yeah, ain't I something?
If you want to get me something to eat, there's a pie vending machine in the basement.
We'll see. First, I have to find out if that will get me anywhere.
What?
Well, I bring you something to eat, and then I also get something out of it. That's the way it works.
What about a good feeling for having done a friend a favor?
Huh? No, not like that. I meant something useful. Bait fish or something.
This is an adventure game, after all. And a pie vending machine. That needs to be invented.
Sorry, I've got to go. Don't take it personally. It's just your disgusting appearance. Ugh, my eyes are smarting already. Ugh.
Well, let's see what Doc has
Why
to
do
say.
we never see his legs? Hey, Doc!
For the 1000th time, Rufus, you'll only get your ball back when you tell me how the leftover pudding got into my particle accelerator.
First of all, that wasn't pudding. And second, what am I supposed to get again?
A mammoth fur
Whoop-de-doo.
plasma...
Just kidding. Of course, I'm supposed to get a plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay. I would never forget such an important assignment.
Of course.
How's the calibration coming?
It would go a lot faster if you...
Got a plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay, right?
Exactly.
What would you ever do without me? I have to go. You've kept me from my vital professional mission for too long.
The farther you are from the room, the less we can bother you.
There we go. All right, they make a good point.
She's unconscious again, but this time it's part of the plan. I'll save you, and then it's off to Elysium.
All right. Ooh, what's in here?
I've seen a bag like that somewhere else. may I borrow your bag?
Sure, go ahead. So far, you've only taken away my home and my livelihood. Why not also take the bag with the last of my possessions?
Hey, cool. Thanks. Very considerate.
Yay!
Ah, it's stained.
Hey, that was irony.
I thought as much. Yeah, maybe next time you shouldn't put it next to the toilet when you're taking a pee.
What is this bag we got?
Let's see what Bozo carries around. Underwear, a 3-person tent. No, wait, that's even more underwear. But, hey, what's this? Shampoo. Do I hold here in my hands the secret of his gleaming curls? There's a handwritten label on the bottle. My dearest honey bear. Honey bear. I've packed some of my special homemade shampoo for you. It contains the secret ingredient that gives you such a glorious full head of hair. So take good care of it. After all, your baby brother had to do without his breakfast for it.
Okay. Interesting.
Mammoth fur? Really?
And whoop-de-doo.
All right.
What else is there to this hotel? Hey, it's the pie vending machine.
Whoa! With a fun slime troll in 1 out of every 5 pies! Rad! And all these years I thought they weren't allowed to make these anymore. Who needs change when he's got magic fingers and an undeniable knack for vending machines of every sort? Ouch.
And we can see what's in the pie. There's that, and jellyfish, and a hand giving the peace sign, and electricity, apparently. I don't even know. Okay, let's see. There's this thing. This is actually the heating system.
The red modules are set to heat, but that's such a waste of energy. Let's see if I can turn them on.
I will actually deal with that later.
What were they thinking? Putting a dumpster for fish guts right under the guest room, when there's a perfect balcony to throw stuff over.
That's true.
You can find the craziest stuff in the trash.
Oh, jeez.
Huh, a pelican. That's not crazy. Mildly odd, maybe.
Oh, and by the way, before I go, there's something that I'm going to have to actually need to start finding. Just like in the last game, there are little hidden secret things that you can click on to collect. And no, it will not give you another naked picture of gold. Sorry. But if you see right here, it doesn't even highlight, but right here, there's an egg. Got a snow platypus egg. So there are platypus eggs hidden throughout this game. From what I've seen, there aren't any in the first chapter, but there are more that I'm missing right now. But I'll have to. Oh, come on! Pop a thing. Well, I'll have to start collecting those next time on Let's Play. Goodbye, Deponia. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.